Richard Denson with your ABC24 Sports. We're nearing the end of high school basketball here in the Mid-South, and tonight, the final night of girls' games in the area. Monday, the boys wrap up their season as well, but right now, it's win or go home. The region tournament left a little room for error. Even the championship loss could still get you through. Not anymore. Lose tonight, your season is over. And this is the sectional round, and the winners punch their ticket to the state tournament in Murfreesboro. And for Mid-South teams that won their region, the goal was simple. Keep the momentum going with one more win in front of the home crowd. We start things in Class AA. Memphis Business Academy taking on Martin Westview. This game moved to Mace to hold more people. As X trailed 27-15 at halftime, we take it to the start of the second half. Team is trying to rally. Taryn Hill drives to the basket, gets a bump, and the left-hand shot bounces in, cuts the lead to 10. But Westview, they were good to snuff out any signs of momentum. And so on plays like this, Sarah Beth Byers splashes home a three. Gotta close out better, MBA. Is X not giving up, though? Continues to attack the Chargers in the paint. This time it's senior Kernisha Taylor getting the rock to drop. But when you're trying to make a run, you can't trade buckets, especially twos for threes, because Westview has shooters. Lila Trevathan swishes the three there. For most of the third, the Chargers just could not miss from three, and those makes were barely touching net. A bunch of Caitlin Clarks on the floor. They hit 16 threes on the night. Just too much for the execs to overcome. Your final after four, Westview routs Memphis Business Academy 60-36. It's the second time in 3 years they've ended the execs season. MBA finishes the year with a 13-4 mark. To our next game in Class 4A, Bartlett has been to the state championship for the past 3 seasons and keeps coming up short. Their quest to get back and get over the hump begins with Clarksville. We take you to under 2 to play in the first quarter. Panthers up 8-6. Samaya Jones rebounds to miss in the paint, puts it in for 2. She had her way in the paint, getting boards like Angel Reese. Here's another one right here, same result. Bartlett would begin to pull away from Clarksville, and you know when that happens, it's basically the death knell because they don't stop. The corner three right here by senior Kaylin Sheffield is pure. Net barely moves when she shoots it. The thing about Bartlett, they score and they immediately get on defense like nothing happened. They're like cyborgs out there. They force turnovers much like their male counterparts. Maybe it's just the Bartlett way. Anaya Bailey right there finishes the fast break. This game never was in doubt. Like I said, Panthers got on a huge run, didn't look back. Your final after four, Bartlett pounces on Clarksville 67-29 to punch their ticket to Murfreesboro. And our final game of the evening pitched University High versus Middleton. This battle of the Tigers took place at White Station High, a gym more suitable to hold such a contest. The Tigers in blue trailed 38-16 at half. Looked to rally in the third quarter. Kalina Lambert turning defense to offense. Go Tigers, go! I mean, they are the high school version of the Memphis Tigers, but just like the Memphis Tigers, this team unfortunately has defensive laps because Middleton captain Kamora Buggs catches you high napping, scores in the paint. She had 13 on the night, but Lambert once again being the Energizer Bunny, going coast to coast, and yeah, she'll do the most. She finished with 12 points on the night. That deficit, though, just too steep to fight back because with no shot clock, teams can hold the ball, slow it down, and pick their opportunity. That's what Middleton kept doing. University High finishes through the tape, but it's not a finish that will keep its season alive. The Tigers in orange put down the Tigers in blue by a score of 59-43. University High finishes the season with a 19-8 record. All right, let's take a look at some other playoff basketball scores. Carterville beat Henry County 67-50, heading to state for the first time since 1989. Dragons now 25-9. In other scores, Greenfield beat Middle College 62-46. Covington beat South Gibson County 50-42. Gibson County beats Memphis East 76-42. And Dyersburg beat Bolivar Central 64-31 to punch its ticket to state for the 4th straight year. So if my math is correct, that's 4 total Mid-South teams remaining, with 2 coming from right here in Shelby County. All right, let's turn now to the private school ranks, where going into today there was only 1 Mid-South team left, and once again, that team stands at the mountaintop. The Briarcrest Christian Saints winning 62-52 over Pope John Paul II to claim the state championship for the 2nd time in the last 3 seasons. Sophomore Josh Huggins had a game-high 22 points, was named tournament MVP. Congrats to the Briarcrest Saints. It's definitely going to be some partying in Eads. All right, that's a wrap for sports. We'll be back after this.